Then number 2, solution search. Now this is very interesting. There's someone who I mentor, young boy. He's in Mina at the moment. He runs a business called Food Door, right? Door to Food. Fooddoor.com.ng. You find it, once you just search him, you'll find his business, right? So he came in here to me and we sat down, we talked about the idea. What he simply does, when you strip down his business of all the aesthetics around it, what he simply does is that he takes food he links restaurants to customers, right? He transports the logistics business, he links them up, he transports the food. That's basically what he does. And I asked him, where is the problem there? And he said, Mina, I schooled in Mina, so I know Mina quite well. And he's also a student in Mina, rounding up Mina right now. And he said that there's no way for you to order food in Mina. Most times students want food, they need to transport themselves, if you know Mina well, from Boso, maybe sometimes to, what's the name of to the town, one drop, right? Or at least you take some transport. So he's thinking that he can shut that up for students, he can make it more convenient for students to be able to do that, okay? So we assumed that was the problem. We said, how are we going to solve the problem? How are we going to solve it? So he's going to use technology. And what he wants to do is that he's going to build this platform, this digital platform where people can make orders, and everything. And I said no. Because at this point of solution, what you're looking for in startup language is actually a rapid prototype. You're trying to create a prototype. Now, a prototype is the simplest form of your product or service. So like I said, his business was logistics, and he said he's going to bridge that gap between restaurants and their customers. And I said, what are you going to do? He said he has this tech solution that he's going to build. He's going to build it from scratch, and it's going to be so big. Yes, lovely, but that is also the wrong approach, because he has not proven that the solution would work. If you're going to develop your idea properly, you must first prove that it will work. And you do that, is like you're trying to know how deep. You don't know how to swim. And they say, let's go and swim in that river. And you go and you jump from the cliff. The first thing you do is you just do this, right? And you'll be going, it's okay, this is where I can reach. You see the boys that are jumping from the hill, and you say, let's go. And you jump to boom, and why can't I touch the floor? And it's a trouble for you because you're in trouble. And that's what a lot of people do. I get a lot of entrepreneurs coming here. So a lady walked in here some months ago, and she said she wants to buy food stuff and give it over to the to customers. She wants to be able to bridge that gap, that middleman gap. And so she wants to get into that market, make it more effective, better flow. Okay, fine, good idea. And she has already rented a shop. And we told her that this is what killed your idea. Why did you rent a shop? Who told you that you need a shop? How do you know you need a shop? People do this all the time. They just think of what the solution looks like in their mind, and they go about doing it. So they're thinking, my problem is that I don't have money, I don't have 300,000 naira to rent shop. When their problem is that they just don't understand the idea enough. Because they have a house, and there's a free room somewhere, and there's a store that they can keep it, and they've already paid the rent of that house. And they can keep their stuff there and start from there. So that's where, because you've already spent 300,000 naira of your money, which means you know the solution, go ahead. We can no longer help her from this point, right? So you have to be able to search for the solution. So I was talking about Foodor, and I said to him, you can't build a website. He said, what can he do? I said, what really do you want to do? Now let's talk about it. What is he really doing? He's taking food, right? He's trying to link restaurants to what? To customers. And he wants to use what as the channel of linking them? Technology. Is that also? Basically, he wants to communicate, right? So what's the simplest way you can do this? And he said WhatsApp. WhatsApp is free. I said, yes, you have to, you initiate WhatsApp. Do it on WhatsApp first. Let us prove that people want it. Let's prove first that people are willing to do it. Because you build a website, people say, I don't want to build a website. We give them bill for website, 150,000. 150,000, in fact, that's to be a cheap website. Right? But that 150,000 would have gone into the business itself. Mind you, the technology wasn't the business. The business is logistics. So even if he can solve it by sending a town crier around the hostel, that's a solution. But now he wants to bring in technology. So don't put in too much money in the technology. Test it first and see that it is working. So I said, do it on WhatsApp. So he set up this platform on WhatsApp where people can simply communicate with him. And it was working. In September, he had 54 people order. So right now, if you go to foodor.com.ng, you see a colorful homepage, you see food and everything. So the moment you click on it, on a food, you see the price, it will just take you to, on your screen, it will take you to a WhatsApp message that says, I want to order rice and fried chicken from Rashidat restaurant, for example. Once you click send, it goes to his WhatsApp. That's just a step ahead of where we were before. Right? In October, I said September he did 54. In October he did 150. In November he did about 300. So you see, we are proving that it is growing. Now let me show you one interesting thing. I now asked him, because he came in 2 weeks ago, he came to my house and we sat down with his data, and that's also something very important that most of you don't take. You don't take data, you don't record it. Right? You don't record how many customers, you don't record their phone numbers, you don't record how much money. And I know you don't do it, because I can see the guilty looks on your faces, right? I know you don't do it. Most of us don't. And we looked at the data, we said, look, and I asked him, how many students are patronizing him? Those were his first target market. He said less than 10%. So the people he thought he was building a solution for didn't need his solution. So where are the 300 people per month coming from? They're coming from somewhere else, right? And he said, okay, he needs to buy motorbikes. I was we're going to do the same process again. We're going to start by you renting a motorbike. Don't buy a motorbike. Why should we put 150,000 naira in a motorbike when we're not sure that that's the solution? Test it first, rent it for 2 weeks. Let us see whether it will improve your sales. I don't know if you're getting that. I'm trying to show you real steps that you can use in your business. That the first thing is that you look for the real problem. Don't assume you know the problem. The second thing is that you look for the solution. And when you're looking for solution, don't take a leap of faith. Put your foot inside and test it.